What's good, Wave Family? It's your boy Jay Can. I'm back with another Rap Caveat where I bring y'all fans to the financials of the music industry. Who we gonna talk about today is the man T.I., Mr. T.I.P., Mr. Let Him Know Himself. He just filed a lawsuit with the company that he did business with back in 2017 called Sync Music Group. Now, Sync Music Group is an independent label that bought his masters from Atlantic, the former record company that T.I. was signed to from about 2003 to 2012, and they bought his whole catalog of all those albums within that time period. Some of the albums y'all may know: Trap Music, King, Paper Trail, some of y'all favorites. That's some of the catalog that Sync has. Now, they bought it for $10 million from Warner Music Group, which is the parent company of Atlantic. They bought it from them back in 2017. Now, what T.I. is alleging in the lawsuit is that he went into agreement with Sync that he was going to be able to buy back his masters for only $3 million. Now, Sync is now saying, whoa, we may have said maybe $3 million, but calculating all these years and what we done acquired is now estimated to be about 50 M's. You know what I'm saying? 50 M's plus. Excuse me, 52 million to be exact. So now they're saying, to get that masters back is gonna cost you about more than 10 times of what we told you. So that's what they're going to court for. Now let me break down how this deal happened. So Warner Music Group at the time, they were trying to buy this company called Parlophone Music Group. Now Parlophone, they're the label that actually signed the Beatles back in the day. So they have a huge catalog, and Warner was trying to buy them. Now, in the terms of the deal, what they had to do was Warner had to sell 200 million of their catalog to independent artists. So at that time, T.I. was not signed to Atlantic anymore. He was pretty much an independent artist. So he got with this company called Sync, and they were able to put a deal together to buy those masters that Warner had to sell off in order to get this deal through with Parlophone. If y'all want to know how much they got for Parlophone, almost $1 billion, 820 million to be exact. But yeah, they wanted that bread, so they wanted this big catalog and get the money and billions that they're gonna generate from it. That was terms of the deal. T.I. got what he wanted, Sync what they wanted, and it all worked out for both parties. But now we into a lawsuit. The problem with this is whatever that T.I. is alleging in this lawsuit is true. I'm just gonna keep it real. That's up. But it's up on their end. But what I mean is Sync's end, because they're not living up to the deal of what they said. Because what T.I. is saying, what his lawyers are saying, that the original deal where he said they were going to do this buyback for the $3 million was not including streaming revenue and video streaming revenue. Now, let's take it back to 2017. 2017, at that time, streaming was new, but it was starting to be a moneymaker, right? Hey y'all, just taking a quick break to show y'all my new and improved website for www.playwave.com. As you can see, you can still get the merch on there. Definitely cop up on that. And now I'm also offering services for consulting for podcasts, the music industry. You want to know how to start a podcast? You need ideas? Hit your boy up, www.playwave.com. I'm out. So you would think most companies, when they get into these type of deals, that they're going to are they going to include the streaming revenue? At that time, T.I.'s alleging in the lawsuit that they did not. And it was just supposed to be a $3 million buyback. The only thing on my end, now I'm not saying that T.I. and all of them would be wrong. The only thing that seems a little bit weird to me is that why would a company buy something for 10 million just to sell it back for 3? It just doesn't, in my opinion, make sense. Most companies, when they're trying to do these type of deals, they're trying to make 10 times over. So for them to say, okay, we'll just give you the $3 million buyback sounds a little bit weird to me. But it seems like from what I was reading that in this buyback, T.I. was still getting, royalties and things of that nature. And usually with these type of acquisitions, it kind of favors the artist a little bit more because they may get more of a royalty portion for those albums. And then it gives them more leverage to get them to buy back their own masters. But it just, to me, it just seems like bad business that a company would only buy something for 10 million to sell it back for 3. But in T.I. defense, look, if that's what you negotiated, that's what you negotiated. Like, there's no getting out of that. That's a win-win. You get what I'm saying? On his end. Maybe not for Sync's end, but I mean, it wasn't like they weren't making money within that 7-year time frame, because he tried to buy it back in 2024, and this is where everything happened, where they said they reevaluated it to 50-something million. Now, also what he's saying in the lawsuit is that what they're trying to do is they're trying to stall it out, where they're trying to violate the terms of the agreement, where they're now trying to look to renegotiate now that they know that it's worth 52 million, to just be like, all right, maybe we can, since we didn't say it was going to be all that included the streaming revenue, okay, maybe we'll let you buy it back for 30 million. You know what I'm saying? But T.I., his lawyers and all of them, they ain't having that. They said, if we said 3 million in the contract, that's what he said. And I'm just going to add on this last part. What you negotiate is what you negotiate. And sometimes the problem is that when these companies do these type of things, now that they have the leverage because they have what you want, they can, unfortunately set the terms later on, meaning that they can now, being that they got the money, and they can flex a little bit. I'm trying to use a better word, but I really can't. That they can now say, oh, well, they can try to drag stuff out in court, or, okay, we'll just violate it, but we're doing it because we're trying to get more than what we said. And this is something that does happen with companies sometimes, where they may get something, and being that it's not favorable on their end, they try to bully their way to get what they want, because now they know what it's really worth, and they're not going to give it to you for the 3 million. But that's all I have on that. Y'all let me know, is T.I. right for going for what he go for, or do you feel like just the company, that they reevaluated everything, that they should get what it's now worth? Like I said, man, the music industry is cutthroat. So y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all follow your boy in the socials up top. Until we meet again, this Rap Caveat. Know that.